Yeah. Hi. I put out something on Nextdoor. My name's Jennifer Lennon. I put out a thing on Nextdoor and my Facebook page and the New Bern Ladies group. As soon as I left the Aldermen's meeting.
If you can rotate. So
I'm a new resident here. I moved here in 2020 from Massachusetts, and on my road trip.
Thank you very much.
On my road trip down, I stopped at many areas.
Rotate so people can hear you.
And when I came over that bridge and I saw this park, I was blown away. And I pulled in here first and I sat here on a beautiful June day, lots of people out, and everybody was so kind and so friendly. And I said, you know, to have this here, the community really cares about the quality of life for their residents. To have this in the downtown area, where then you can just walk along the streets and go to the shops and go to the restaurants, and people passing by are so friendly. I said, this is the place I want to live. And I made an offer on a house the next month. I closed a few months later and I moved down in October. Signed, deal, done. I invested in this community. I love it here. And this park is a big reason why. And everything that you guys put on here, the Parks Department does an amazing job of putting on these events for everybody in the community to come to. And I videotape them all and I send them all to my friends, and they're like, do you live in Mayberry? Like, where do you live? That they still do this in the community. I said, you will never find another area like New Bern. You won't.
Not even Mayberry. South area is actually Mayberry. And I've been there, and they're not like here.
No, but it really is a welcoming, loving community. And this park is essential to that. It makes people happy. It brings you joy to come here and to have this for all the residents to use. And my thing, when they mentioned building a hotel and then taking the rest of the park that was left and doing improvements by putting lighted walkways and a fountain and some greenery and making it basically like a resort ground. I was like, where is the open space? Where's the green space where everybody can come for all the activities you guys do down here? They're going to change it. Martin Marietta is a beautiful park. It does not compare to Union Point. It doesn't. And it's not even close to here. You know, it's not accessible to downtown. So I feel very strongly that we need to preserve this piece of land for the community and for generations to come. If you let it go, you're never getting it back. And then they're going to change everything, and you're going to come over that bridge and it's going to look like a resort ground, and it's not going to be as welcoming, and it's not going to be the cherished piece of it's a crown jewel here in New Bern. We need to save it. We do. And that's all I need to say. Thank you very much.
Okay, we have somebody telling us this is not the first time this has been done.
I'm almost 75 years old. I was born in New Bern. I've lived in New Bern my whole life. My father was in charge of the redevelopment area over here. He was in charge of taking down all those buildings that were abandoned and everything. So they took them all down, and they had Bicentennial Park, which was over here. We need a mic. So we had Bicentennial Park. My 52-year-old son played soccer with his guys over there. They had soccer fields and everything. You see where it is now? It's gone. They built the hotel, they built the convention center, so that park is gone. If they take this park, they're going to take everything. It's going to just mushroom over and over. Is your name Kathy? Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay. Go be long lost friends. Her sister was my best friend.
Okay, I have a question for everyone. Where were most of us 2 years ago around this time frame? Stuck in our houses. It was one of the few places that was open when everything else was closed. And if they're going to try and take that away from New Bern, I don't think we're going to stand for it. This was one of the few places that we could actually bring ourselves and just have a good time. This is a place where parents could just let their kids roam and still keep an eye on them, still let them relax. There are 2 bookshelves over there. I'm one of the few people that I know that actually loves to read. I'm sure there are more of us out there. If they take this space, they're taking those bookshelves and those books with them. What are they going to do with them? No one knows. If they take this space, what are they going to do to the docks? What happens if a bull breaks down out there? No one's going to be able to help them. What's going to happen to all the ducks that we're able to feed, where the children are just able to scatter breadcrumbs? No one's going to be able to do that because they're going to all be gone. Like that lady was just saying, they're just going to turn this into a resort ground. That's absurd. We've had this park for over decades, and they just can't take it away from under our feet. It's absurd.